ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ohun gbogbo ìyá mi bàbá mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ohun gbogbo ká tó lọ sínú ẹ̀mí ẹ bá mi láìkì ètò ẹ bá wa tẹ láìkì ọ̀fẹ́ ní ìgbàlà ẹ tí wò ẹ má mind ẹ bá wa tẹ láìkì ẹ bá wa click the like button please ẹ ṣé ẹ jẹ́ ká wọnú ètò lọ. God bless you. Let's go there. Mo kí gbogbo wa nílé lóko lẹ́yìn òdì, mo kí wáyé pé akíbójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí, mo kẹ́yìn ìyá, mo kẹ́yìn bàbá, mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n, mo kí àbúrò. Èmi ọmọ yín olólùfẹ́ yín ayé ọpẹ́ yọ ṣe yọ lọ́dọ̀ ìsìn náà ní agbára lọ́wọ́ àṣẹ̀dá. Ayé ọpẹ́ a máa yọ fún wa. Mo mọ̀ wípé àwa ọmọ Yorùbá a máa kọ́gbọ́n. A máa kọ́gbọ́n. À ń jíra wa ni, bọ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká gbọ́. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká gbọ́. Lórí eléyìí fídíò tá fẹ́ jọ wò yìí, ẹ wo orú ìgbésẹ̀ yìí, ẹ wo akọni, ẹ wo èèyàn bíi ṣe Sunday Ìgbòho náà, gbogbo bí wọ́n ti ń kádìyálẹ̀, ẹ wo bó ṣe dúró fún ìran ẹ wo gudugudu méje ẹ̀yà mẹ́fà, ẹ wo nǹkan tó ti ṣe. Màá tún wá gbé fídíò kejì wá níbi tí brọ́dà wa yìí tó ti ń pè wá sí àkíyèsí wípé ọmọ Yorùbá eléyìí pè wá sí àkíyèsí bọ̀ Lágbájá òun ni brọ́dà wa yìí jẹ́. Tẹ́ bá ti ń gbọ́ Lágbájá òní brother ẹ jẹ́ sáré lọ kó àwọn fídíòs náà wá.
ọmọ iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run tóbi o àràdẹ san ọ̀pẹ́dẹ́ lana ó fọ́ ní sinmi omi ò rí rẹ́ẹ̀rì.
Mo ti ṣàlàyé bí mọ̀nàmọ́ná lightning àti àrá thunder ṣe máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ nínú àwọn fọ́nrán ẹlẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ méjì ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ráwọn fọ́nrán tí mò ń sọ yìí, ó ṣeé ṣe kí àlàyé tí mo fẹ́ ṣe nínú fọ́nrán yìí ó jọ ìfèdèfọ̀ lójú yín. Ẹ tẹ àgà òdo ẹ̀jọ ìyẹn #008 àti àgà òdo èjìlá ìyẹn #012 sábàlá àríwísí kẹ́ ẹ lè ráwọn fọ́nrán náà nínú mẹ́sẹ́ńjà yín. Tí odù ìyẹn kóòdù yóò bá ṣiṣẹ́ lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ torí pé àwọn èèyàn pọ̀ tí wọ́n ń lò ó, ẹ tún lò lẹ́yìn wákàtí mélòó kan tàbí lọ́jọ́ kejì. Ẹ tún lè tẹ odù yìí sọwọ́ sí mi lórí messenger bákan náà. Ẹ má gbàgbé láti bá ń dá sí fọ́nrán yìí, kẹ́ ẹ bá ń pín ká, kẹ́ ẹ sì bá ń fẹ́ràn rẹ̀. Ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọ̀pẹ yìí ni pé nígbà tí aṣáájú agbésẹ̀ stepped leader tí í ṣe òpó àwọn àṣẹ òdì negative charge ń bọ̀ láti inú kùrukùru, alúwẹ̀ẹ́ ìyẹn streamer kan dìde látara igi ọ̀pẹ náà. Alúwẹ̀ẹ́ streamer ní òpó àwọn àṣẹ ojú positive charge tí wọ́n máa ń gbéraṣọ látòrí ilẹ̀ àtàwọn ohun tó wà lórí ilẹ̀. Kódà àwọn alúwẹ̀ẹ́ lè dìde látara ọmọ ẹ̀dá ènìyàn náà. Nígbà tí alúwẹ̀ẹ́ streamer ara igi ọ̀pẹ àti aṣáájú agbésẹ̀ stepped leader so mọ́ra wọn gbàgì, èyí fún àwọn olódì electrons ní àǹfààní láti sún pẹ̀lú agbára. Sísún àwọn olódì lára igi ọ̀pẹ yìí pọ̀ débi pé igi ọ̀pẹ náà gbóná lákọ, téyìí sì mú kó laná lójijì. Ṣé ẹ ti kí nǹkan bọ iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná rí tó wá laná? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ lábala àríwísí bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ náà. Ohun tó mú ẹ̀rọ tẹ́ kì bọ iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná laná ni pé àwọn olódì electrons inú ẹ̀rọ náà sún pẹ̀lú agbára, téyìí sì mú kẹ́rọ náà gbóná kọjá ààlà débi tó fi laná. Ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sígi ọ̀pẹ yìí gan náà nìyẹn. Bó bá fi lè ṣe pé alúwẹ̀ẹ́ tó gbérí látara ọmọ ẹ̀dá ènìyàn ló bá so gbàgì mọ́ aṣáájú agbésẹ̀ stepped leader, irú ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sígi ọ̀pẹ yìí ikú ló ṣeé ṣe kó bá dé fọ́mọ ẹ̀dá ènìyàn. Ìdí nìyẹn tó fi ṣe pé tẹ́ ẹ bá ti rí tí àrá ń sán gbàùgbàù, tí mọ̀nàmọ́ná ń kan mọ̀nàmọ́ná, ẹ yá tètè wá inú ilé kan láti sáwọ̀, nítorí pé ó ṣeé ṣe kí alúwẹ̀ẹ́ streamer gbérí látara yín. Ó sì léwu bí alúwẹ̀ẹ́ tó gbérí látara yín bá fi lè fò gbàgì mọ́ aṣáájú agbésẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ látinú kùrukùru. Ó wá yẹ kó ti yé wa báyìí pé sísun àwọn olódì electron movement lára ohun kan lohun tá à ń pè ní iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná electricity. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá rí wáyà kan tó ní iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná nínú, ẹ yá mọ̀ pé àwọn olódì electrons ni wọ́n ń sún nínú wáyà náà. Yóò tún ti yé wa báyìí pé mọ̀nàmọ́ná ìyẹn lightning gan ni iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná àìtọwọ́dá natural electricity, nígbà tó ṣe pé iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná tá a fi ń tanná lálẹ́ jẹ́ iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná àtọwọ́dá artificial electricity. Tó bá ṣe pé a rí ọ̀nà láti fi kó iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná lightning pamọ́ ni, ó ṣeé ṣe ká má nílò láti máa sanwó fún NEPA ká tó wá sọ pé a máa lálàṣe nípa àwọn amúnáwá generators. bó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé a ti mọ bí mọ̀nàmọ́ná lightning ṣe máa ń pèsè iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná electricity, báwo làwọn iléeṣẹ́ bíi NEPA ṣe ń pèsè iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná tiwọn? Nínú fọ́nrán míì ní kẹ́ ẹ ti pàdé mi fàlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ nípa
Igbo chief situation.
Still,
You are still outraged about it.
yes, not worse. Still.
But I'm trying to understand the connection. Igbo chief is claiming land in Ningo area. He says he's bought land.
Yeah.
Hassan Ayaga, you are from Boku, but of course you're an important politician. What is your connection with? Do you also have land in Ningo? What's your connection with it?
I'm a Ghanaian. I can have land anywhere in Ghana.
Yeah.
Entitled to it as a citizen. And my policy, if you read my 2020 manifesto policy, I made it clear to Ghanaians that when I'm president of the Republic of Ghana, inshallah, no foreigner will own property in Ghana.
Oh, no foreigner should own
No
property in
foreigner
Ghana.
will own property.
Don't you have property in Germany?
That is the German law.
But if you have property in Germany,
That's a
you don't
German
want
law.
Germans to have property in Ghana.
That's my law as president. I'm trying to protect the sovereignty of our nation, the lands of our, future generation, so that nobody takes. We have limited land.
ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ ń bẹ̀ yẹn ó ní to protect future generation. Ǹjẹ́ àwọn titi wa jọ protect future generation? Ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀síwájú.
Land does not increase, it decreases. And once it's sold out, it's gone.
Yeah.
And Mr. Paul, if you look around Ghana, check around all the most important places in this country, the very luxurious communities and areas, all the properties there are owned by foreigners.
That's kind of true.
You understand?
From 1960s.
Till date, we're losing our sovereignty gradually to the foreigners. And look around again, all the big companies, from Spinters to everywhere, go around the whole world, the country, it's owned by foreigners. Where do we live as citizens? Slums, areas. We get choked in Medina, we get choked in
Labadi.
Past, we get choked in Nima, we get choked in Kaswa. We live in slums. And the most important places is being taken over by the foreigners in this country, living a life that they cannot even live in their own country. And we are losing everything. And the worst of it is that our chiefs, and our politicians are giving them the opportunity and the nod to take off everything. You are talking about history. Our forefathers fought, died for this country. And what are we doing? We're selling the country out.
Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ọmọ ọkọ? Ó ní àwọn ancestors òun wọ́n jà kìtàkìtà lórí ilẹ̀ yẹn ni. Àwọn tó ní ìran nìyẹn. Àwọn tó mọ̀ wípé àwọn wá láti ibì kan tó jiná. Yàtọ̀ sí àwọn tó jẹ́ wípé ilẹ̀ ò bá lọ, ẹ̀yin gan ò bá parẹ́, ọ̀ bá wá gbà lọ́wọ́ yín, bọ̀ kó ṣáà ti jẹ́ àwọn tó ní ẹ̀sìn táwọn ń ṣe ni kó wá gba ilẹ̀ yín yẹn. Ẹ máa rí wípé ọmọ ọkọ lẹ́ni yìí, ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ìyá mi, bàbá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi, ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣọ́ọ̀kì yín. Mo ì máa gbé fídíò ẹ̀ kan wá o. Kò ń ṣe president, kò ń ṣe governor. Ẹ gbọ́, ó ní tóun bá tí Ọlọ́run bá jẹ́ kóun jẹ́ president ni. Èèyàn bí èmi, èèyàn bí Chief Sunday Igboho tó dúró fún ìran ẹ̀, òun ni ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ bá wọn ṣe dé ojú ẹ̀. Mo gbé kudos fún àwọn Ghana. Wọ́n dúró, wọ́n ṣe ọmọ ọkọ wípé níbo ẹ tí gbọ́ nǹkan kan, ẹ tí rí nǹkan kan. Èyí tí máa gbé wá tán ti wá ṣe bẹbẹ tán ó ń bọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá wa olóríire yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ, ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀síwájú.
What did the Igbo chief do wrong by buying land in Ningo?
First of all, calling himself a king in Ghana is wrong.
That's wrong. I agree with that.
Nobody who is not a citizen of this country can make himself a king in our country. You know the law. It doesn't permit that. So you coming to tell us that you are acquiring 50 acres of land to build a kingdom, an Igbo kingdom, so that it will become one of a kind in the world that has never happened anywhere in this country, shows that we are loose. We are allowing everybody to take over everything. And you are going to build a kingdom that is going to determine who become president in Nigeria. Who become president in Nigeria?
In Nigeria?
Yes.
Kingdom in Ghana determines
who becomes president in Nigeria. The ministers of state will all be coming and through that gate, and anybody who wants to acquire land or property who's a Nigerian will come there and acquire land and build as a Nigerian and leave. And that's an Igbo kingdom. Clearly, they are becoming another tribe in Ghana. Clearly, they are now rubbing shoulders with the kings of wherever they are getting the land from. And clearly, we are going to have a big problem in the future. Have you bothered to ask the kind of crime rate, then find out the associates of those crimes? And you will realize that 90% of every crime that is committed in this country, if you check the statistics, 90% is foreigners. And
well, I don't know about that.
10 is Ghanaians. Armed robbery,
Foreigners.
Nigerians have taken
Kidnapping.
over. Kidnapping,
Foreigners.
Nigerians have taken over.
Fraud.
Foreigners. Fraud, 419, killing
Yahoo,
of Yahoo, what do you call it, scams and everything.
Fraud boys.
Fraud boys, they've taken over, they've manipulated the system. They are now the hierarchy of our nation in terms of anything. Right now, they're even killing landlords. They come, they rent your house, one person shows his face.
Then 30 come and live there.
Then 30 come and leave.
That's true. I hear that quite a
And when
bit.
you joke, they kill you. Our ladies, they are killing them, using them for their so-called rituals. Very soon, if we allow such a kingdom to happen, you will be registering missing people in this country every day. Look, we are not against settlers. I am not against settlers. We have Yoruba settlers here. We are living happily with them. We have Hausa settlers. They are living happily with them. We have Zambarama settlers. They have even lived with us for a very long time, and they are now part of
There's Lagos town in Accra.
Yes.
And there's Lebanon House in Accra as well.
So the point is that, are we selling our sovereignty to the Nigerians? You know, Igbos, they are called Inyamuri.
That means?
Inyamuri, Hausa, they are calling them Inyamuri. Even in Nigeria, they are not welcomed by the Hausas and the Yorubas.
Well, that was the point of Biafra in the late 60s.
Thank you. You remember the xenophobic attack in who started it? The Igbos.
It was targeted against the
It was
Igbos.
targeted against the Igbos, and it affected all the African descents. Because wherever they are,
But that's stigmatizing the Igbo tribe. That's not very
But
welcome by the United Nations. United Nations doesn't like
that's
that.
the nature.
But you cannot stigmatize a
I
tribe.
am not stigmatizing the tribe. I'm stigmatizing their character. That is the way they are. That's their character. I'm defining their character to you. I've lived in Nigeria, don't forget. I schooled in Nigeria. Baruwa College, myself and Mama Yarga, we're all in Baruwa College.
Your father took you there?
Yes. We've lived there before. We know how they behave. You understand what I'm saying? And anybody who has lived with Nigerians will tell you that, Massa, be careful. And let me be
So what report did you give to the police?
You remember when this incident happened? I wrote to the NIB and the National Security, telling them to, and then Lands Commission and all that, to investigate into the matter and to strip him of the title king. He cannot be comparing himself to Ashantahine and all that. And funny enough, this king, or whatever we call himself, finds his way of dining with NDC and MPP. You realize that all
Well, there's some videos that they'll be putting up. Please show us some of the videos.
Yes.
Well, the story is that he was a big contributor to political campaigns.
But not, that can be his problem if they are not arrested.
There you see him over there.
Yeah, and look at this one.
Yeah.
In this country.
But this is long ago. This is not recent.
This is recent. This is his
not
kingdom.
recent. This 2025. This is before election, I think.
This is before election.
Yes.
But what is wrong with this and today? It's the same story.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't
he got
change-
endorsement from political leadership. That's the point I'm making.
Oh, okay, that's what you are making.
Yeah, that's Johnson Asiri
Sitting down there.
the chairman of the NDC.
Why?
Seated right there.
Does it make it right?
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm telling you where he gets his power from.
Yes, and he's not going to get it from me. And I'm going to distill that power, and I've done that.
You've done that. You're a minority party.
It doesn't matter. There's one truth in life. The Ghanaian society will rally behind me in any circumstances against this man. If I say tomorrow there's a demonstration.
ṣé ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí arákùnrin yẹn tó béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀? Ìwọ tó jẹ́ nǹkan kan, ìwọ èèyàn lásán, o ò sí nínú kinní kan, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló ṣe jẹ́. Pẹ̀lú Chief Sunday Igboho àti Bàbá Akíntóyè àti àwa yìí náà tá a dúró lórí wípé àní ó di dandan ká bọ́ lóko ẹrú. Oko ẹrú ẹ̀sìn, oko ẹrú ọpọlọ, ó di dandan káwa náà ká ní ìtúsílẹ̀. Tá a dúró fún ìran wa wípé sẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá ku èèyàn kan, kó jẹ́ èèyàn kan ṣo péré ló wo prógráàmù tí mo bá ṣe, bọ̀ kí n ṣe lórí òtítọ́, kí n sọ ní orí òtítọ́, kí n má wò wípé torí wípé jẹ́ kí n sọ nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ gbọ́. Tó bá sọ nǹkan táwọn èèyàn fẹ́ gbọ́, o ò dúró lórí òtítọ́ o. Àyàfi tó bá sọ òtítọ́ tó jẹ́ pé táwọn ẹlòmíì bá gbọ̀ngàn, inú máa bí wọn. But later, wọ́n wá lè lọ máa bá pàdé. Lọ́dọ̀ èèyàn méjì, èèyàn mẹ́ta ló máa fi wá máa rò wípé mo dẹ̀ gbọ́rọ̀ yìí ń bì kan o. A jẹ́ pé òótọ́ ni Lágbájá sọ. But tó bá ti torí pé bóyá torí nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ, torí nǹkan tó fẹ́ rí lórí social media, o dẹ̀ ń rí àwọn ìran ẹ báyìí, ó ń wọ ilẹ̀ lọ, o ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Ojú agbéwà kò ní gbé ọ̀dàlẹ̀. Tó o bá lè sọ ní gbogbo ọ̀nà tí ìwọ náà bá lè gbà sọ, ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ni ẹ́. Ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí arákùnrin yìí sọ. Ó ní tóun bá pè lénìí, ó dẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, gbàgbé ẹ̀. Ó dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ Ilé Ifẹ̀ ni, Ilé Ifẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀, Ifẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Ò ní ríyàn, àwọn èèyàn ní jáde, àwọn èèyàn ní wá. Bọ̀ ìgbà tán gbọ́ wípé Anígbòho náà máa sọ̀kalẹ̀ síbẹ̀. Ẹ wo bó ṣe túyáyá, tán túyàyà. Ìgbòho ò fún wọn ní 10 kọ́bọ̀. Bọ̀ àwọn tán nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìran wọn, tán dẹ̀ ti ń gbọ́ àgbọ́yé wípé àwọn ẹlẹ́sìn wa gbalẹ̀ wa ni o. Àwọn ìyá wa nígbà yẹn, àwọn ancestors wa, ìfẹ́ náà fi gbà wọ́n o. Nǹkan tó wá gbìn nígbà yẹn, òun ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wù yìí o. Òun ló ti ń wù yìí o. Àfi kí gbogbo wa ká dìde ká pa mọ́lẹ̀ o. Òun ni o, láì má jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n máa pín wa kélekèle torí wípé àwọn Ghana ohùn wọn ṣe ẹyọ kan. Òun ló ṣe lè ja àjàyè yìí. Mo ṣì ń gbé nǹkan tí Lágbájá sọ wá o. Ẹ má gbàgbé o. Fídíò Lágbájá ó ṣì ń bọ̀ o. Mi ò mind kí fídíò yìí bóyá ó máa gùn o. Ẹ ṣe cup of tea yín, ẹ máa bá mi ká lọ.
You will see the number of people who come out to support this demonstration against our politicians who are allowing it. Look, like I said, our forefathers toiled for this nation. They died for this nation. Our current politicians, what are we doing? We're selling out the nation for peanuts. Everybody is welcome in Ghana. Look, you remember in the last parliament, 2 parliaments ago, when I went to parliament, the issue of the U.S. military base in Ghana.
Yes.
And I fought against it. I said, I will not accept the U.S. against it. I said, I will not accept the U.S. military base in Ghana. What happened? It looks as if our leaders do not have foresight of defending our nation. They are more particular about what comes into their pocket than what...
Òótọ́ ni, lójú inú. Ojú inú tán ní bí gbogbo ayé máa ṣe di tiwọn ni. Ojú inú tán ní bọ́wọ́ wọn máa ṣe jẹ́ president, táwọn náà máa di bàbá president ni. Ojú inú tán ní bọ́n ṣe máa wá ra ìdajì ilé labroad, òun làwọn máa ń lé. Àwọn ò máa léjọ ọmọ ènìyàn. Òyìnbó mà ló ń lé wípé in another 50 years. Àwọn ọmọ tán tí bí irú ìgbésí ayé ìrọ̀rùn tán fẹ́ wá bá. Àwọn president Africa ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ya fìyẹn gbé fídíò kan wọlé nsìn. Kẹ́ wo ibi tí president ni o. Tẹ́ bá ti ń wò lọ kẹ́ má rò pé president kọ́. Kẹ́ wo ilé ayé Africa. a ló máa dasẹ̀ àsìkò ti tó. A ní social media yìí sẹ́, ó yẹ ká máa celebrate social media, ká mú ọjọ́ kan nínú ọdún to celebrate social media. All social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, just name it, àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ó yẹ ká mú ọjọ́ kan. Torí wípé kí ni ìtúsílẹ̀ tó ṣe fún wa. Èmi ò sọ ọmọ olúbomi o, ní ọmọ kóòtù òjíire. Ìtúsílẹ̀ tó ṣe fún wa nínú ìrìn àjò yìí láti mọ owó ọ̀tún yàtọ̀ sósì. We celebrate you, social media. We celebrate you. We celebrate you. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ gbé fídíò. President ni o, ẹ má ṣì mú o. Mo ń lọ gbé wá ń sìn o, bìkọ́ ẹ̀kan lè máa wòye pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bí báyìí náà, kí ló ẹ̀yin náà máa rí pé president ni. Ó yá, let's go there.
I watched this man last night. I couldn't sleep. I cried last night. I cried. Look at this man fighting for power. And look at the people holding the man. Why can't they fight for the power that this man is looking for? Look. He's wearing pampers. Look. He can't even stand up on his feet. But he's still fighting for power. ECOWAS, is this the democracy you people are preaching? AU, is this the democracy you people are preaching? If this is the democracy, where is the future of Africa? Where is the future of the youth of Uganda and Africa? But AU have seen this, ECOWAS have seen this, but they can't say nothing about it. Look at this man, he's 80-something years, 86 years.
They should defend.
So why did the police arrest him, and for what? Why did they keep him overnight? What was the charge?
The charge was that, first of all, he's calling himself a king in Ghana when he's not a citizen of this country, parading around and going around everywhere and calling himself the king of Ghana, the king of Igbo. Igbos don't have king in Ghana. When you're a foreigner and you're a settler, you come to this country. Our constitutions allow you to be called a chief of your community. So all this.
Ṣé ti jẹ ṣàwámà tó nice ṣe jẹ́rí. Nígbà tán kọ́kọ́ ṣe interview fún brother Igwe yìí, ó ní yes, ó ní king ni òun. Ó kò jẹ bí ṣàwámà ní rọ̀ọ̀dà. So rò pé Nàìjíríà tí olófin ló ti ń bá ṣe kinní ni. Gbogbo constitution wa tán parẹ́. A ní mò ń gbé Lágbájá bọ̀, ẹ wá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ orí pípé, ọ̀rọ̀ tí èèyàn bá gbọ́ tó máa rò ó ní gbogbo ìgbà tó máa keep fídíò yẹn, tí ọ̀rọ̀ tí Lágbájá sọ, máa gbé wá ń sìn. Ó kò jẹ ni, máa gbé fídíò bí tó ti kò jẹ wá, ó kò jẹ bí ṣàwámà ni, ó kò jẹ tó fi wáìn tó fi tì sọ, ńbo ta ló ń jọ máa parí ni wọ́n máa jọ apá ó máa pààyàn yányányá. Ó rò pé wọ́n ti jẹ bóyá bọ́ mi ṣe tábọ́ wọn tó ń do. Gbogbo everywhere náà ti ní Igwe, náà ti ní ọba, náà ti ní gbogbo ẹ̀ káàkiri ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ń sìn. lè ń jẹ wà aṣọ nǹkó jẹ nígbà ló ní ọba ṣébìrì kò lẹ̀ kán fi ọbẹ̀ ẹ̀gúsí sí kó wá máa kó jẹ kó máa láàgùn bó ń ṣe kó jẹ rẹ̀ ẹ má bá ń ká lọ.
Settlers in Ghana, like the Yoruba, they have a Yoruba chief. The Hausas, they have a chief. The Zambarama chief. That is fine. We can give you that title to be able to be managing yourself. But when you begin to, parade yourself, call yourself like Asante Hene and all these other kings in Ghana, and you be working when you are not a citizen and say you are a king, and you are going to acquire tracts of land and build a kingdom.
Did he acquire the land?
That is his problem. Whether he did or he did not, he's voiced it out that he has. And the videos are there. So we are taking his word again.
So is he being released on bail?
Yes, this afternoon he complained of high BP.
In the cell?
In the cells, and said his BP has gone up. You know, yesterday when he was invited, he went there with the ambassador. Nigeria.
Ambassador of what?
Nigeria.
Nigeria's ambassador to
Nigeria
Ghana.
ambassador to Ghana. He went there with his lawyers and all that, thinking that it was the ordinary citizens, what do you call it, NIB or National Investigation, National Security who just listen to him and ask him to walk away. This is not that national security you're thinking of. This is a different national security altogether. They will investigate as a citizen of Ghana when you send a petition.
wọ́n ba ewúro pọ̀n wèrè ó ní bíbí òun lọ òkè ọmọ àlè wọ́n gbé ewúro pọ̀n ẹ̀gbóná àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ ambassador gbogbo ìjàmbá burúkú tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn ọmọ ní Libya ní gbogbo ẹ̀ ambassador dúró lọ o bọ̀ torí pọ́n ti fún wọn ní ṣẹ́ẹ̀kì wọ́n ti sẹ́ǹdì ṣẹ́ẹ̀kì sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ambassador máa dìde ń sìn láti lọ bọ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé ibi tán lọ ti ń pa àwọn èèyàn ní gbogbo Europe nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lóríṣiríṣi ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ ní ríyàn rẹ̀ ẹ́mbásì gan tó máa attend sí yín gan débi pé ambassador kan fẹ́ owó ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ money speaking bọ̀ ju gbogbo owó tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ náà ju gbogbo ambassador tán jọ lọ ju gbogbo àwọn governors tí mà ní ìkú èyí tó ti lọ meet tán jọ ya fọ́tò tán jọ ṣe fídíò ẹ gbàgbé bóyá ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn aráàlú òun ló padà borí ló padà ṣe kí ni ló padà borí lẹ́yìn ìjọ ọmọ apẹ̀rẹ̀ níwájú ọmọ apànìyàn yan tó yan àwọn ọmọ àlè àwọn ẹ̀fọn no man's land ohun èkó wa àwọn fẹ́ gbégun wa àwọn fẹ́ gbòòrò wa àwọn fẹ́ gbé kíní kan wa kán ṣáà máa threaten but this is the time leléyìí tí àwọn ọmọ kóòtù òjíire táwa náà táwa máa sọ fún àwọn olórí wa àwọn aṣíwájú wa kán mọ̀ wípé bó ṣe ń lọ kò tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn bóyìn máa padà jẹ́ tiwa náà nítorí à ń rí àwọn ariwo wa wàhálà wa wípé kò lọ lásán but Rome is not built in a day. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìbàjẹ́ yẹn ti pọ̀ ju nǹkan tó jẹ́ wípé lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ni ẹ máa bá mi ká lọ.
They will have to listen to your petition. So the investigation went through and he was panting, sweating. He's not a king, he's not a what. But this is the palace you've built and you're calling yourself a king. You are causing mayhem in this country. Your Nigerian boys are going around telling Ghanaians, threatening Ghanaians that if they kill one Ghanaian, Nigerian, they will kill 50 Ghanaians. Your Nigerian people are going around telling Ghanaians that one Ghanaian has come to Ghana and Ghana is on fire. Can you imagine? If I show you videos of this man, he said we are uncultured as citizens. I'm sure I've sent some of the videos to you. Insulting the integrity of the people who has given you land to live, to stay. Can you do that in Nigeria?
Is he an Igbo royal in Nigeria?
No, he's not. He came here as an Igbo.
aláwọn ọmọ Igbo àwọn àti Fúlàní àwọn ní dáràndáràn àwọn gangan ló wà ní ìdí tó fi jẹ́ wípé ìlú yẹn gangan kò lè rojú ìlú nǹkan tó ń pè ní Nàìjíríà àfi kó ní kálukú lọ torí nǹkan ìpànìyàn tí àwọn ọmọ Igbo ń ṣe 90% àwọn tó ń kú ní ojoojúmọ́ ní Nàìjíríà yẹn iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ọmọ Igbo ni ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún yín ní testimony kan excuse me mo sẹ́ndì nǹkan kan sí èèyàn kan, òun náà tún fi ṣe àánú nígbà tó dé ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ní Àbújá. Ó wá sẹ́ndì ẹ̀ sí uncle rẹ̀ ní Ogun State. Bàbá oníbàbà ló ń bá mu tó bá mu lọ sí pharmacy ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Igbo chemist bá ṣe mọ̀ wípé kó jọ o kó bá òun wo oògùn yìí o, báwo ni kóun ṣe máa lò ó, tó yẹ kí onítọ̀hún yẹn kí yẹn pe ẹni tó fi nǹkan ránṣẹ́ sóhun bọ̀ ojú nǹkan nìyẹn bá ní kó máa lò ní ẹyọ kọ̀ọ̀kan lójoojúmọ́. Ẹ lóògùn wo ni? paracetamol ló ní kó máa lò lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan lójúmọ́. Kí ló fẹ́ máa lo paracetamol fún lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan lójúmọ́? Paracetamol ṣe bí wọ́n máa ń lo paracetamol tí ara bá ń ròyàn ni, tí ara ò bá le, tó bá rí wípé bóyá o fẹ́ ní nǹkan kan tó jẹ́ pé òkè bóyá kó tó lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ dókítà rẹ kó ti kọ́kọ́ lo àwọn nǹkan kan náà, tó bá tiẹ̀ máa wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wípé àwọn nǹkan wo ló ti lò, wàá tiẹ̀ lè sọ wípé o ti kọ́kọ́ ṣe, ìwọ náà ti gbìyànjú, mo ti lò, ebi nǹkan tó wà fún nìyẹn. Ẹ wo ẹni tó ní fámásì nìyẹn o. Ẹ wo nǹkan tí àwọn ìjọba Nàìjíríà, ẹ wo nǹkan tó ń ṣe o. Ẹni tí mo mọ̀ lélẹ̀ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí o, mi ìmọ̀ pé mo tiẹ̀ máa yọ nínú program tí mò ń ṣe o. Ẹni tí mo mọ̀ ní o, ẹ imagine o nǹkan táwọn ọmọ Igbo yẹn tó ń ṣe o. Oògùn fèkì òun ní 80% tó kún ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Àárín èèyàn tó lọ láti ìlú òyìnbó, ó kó oògùn lọ, ó gbà lọ́dọ̀ GPM báyìí, ó wá kó oògùn yẹn lọ sí Nàìjíríà, ó wá kó fún òun ní kí ọmọ ẹ̀ kó lò torí pé ó mọ̀ wípé ọmọ òun ní asthma, ó wá ní kó lò bọ̀ torí pé òun àtọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n jọ ní gbólóhùn asọ̀ something like that. Ọmọ ń bínú pé náà òun ò lò, kán fòun sílẹ̀, òun máa lọ ó ṣáà. Ìyá bá ní kó má ṣé yẹn wá lé ní kókó lọ sí pharmacy kó lọ tà á, ṣé tó bá jẹ́ ìlú òyìnbó ṣá lè dánrú ẹ̀ wò. Ó dẹ̀ kó lébẹ̀ lóòtítọ́ àtòdodo, ó ta fún wọn. Irú yẹn ń sìn ṣó yẹ kó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìlú tí ó lófin, ní ìlú tán ti níbẹ̀rù òfin. Ibo ló ti fẹ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nílùú òyìnbó? Ṣé wọ́n gan lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? Ipò fẹ́ wọ pharmacy kan fẹ́ sọ pé mo lóògùn yín lọ́wọ́ mo fẹ́ tà, ṣó wà ókè ṣá, ṣọ́ọ̀ ní béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ọ́n tiẹ̀ máa pọlọ́pàá fún ẹ̀ ní because wọn mọ irú nǹkan tó jẹ́ wípé bóyá o ní lé gan, bóyá o ti ní nǹkan míì gan tó lè pààyàn lára nílé. Ìyá mi wá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi, àwọn pípù yìí ni o hàn lójú àánú bíi Fúlàní. Ó yé adúrú èèyàn tí àwọn ọmọ Igbo ẹ̀mí tó ń gbà ní ojoojúmọ́, àwọn àti Fúlàní tó bá jọ, àwọn Fúlàní àwọn yẹn ń ṣàyàn, wọ́n ń pààyàn nínú igbó ni. Gbangba kedere ojú ayé gbangba rán wọn ọmọ yanmirin rán wọn ti ń pọ́ nìyàn tú wọn. Torí ẹni kìdírí rẹ̀ ron ti jẹ ọ̀hún ìta ogun ọmọ lọ ṣe wá láti China tàbí wọ́n ti máa ṣe wá kó jẹ́ 500 dose, à ń kọ́ 500 dose, à ń kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wí ara tí wọ́n máa ti sọ wọ̀nyẹn wọ́n ti dí pàǹpà pẹ̀lú wọn, à ń fi 200 dose tàbí 250 wọ́n máa fi bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n wá dé Nàìjíríà, dé Áfíríkà, à máa tà níta 500 dose wọ́n máa tà. Kẹ́mọ́fọ́ àwọn rẹ̀ ń pàwọ́ pọ́pọ̀ nìyàn nílùú yẹn hàn kéré. Kọ́lọ́hún kó ṣàánú ẹ̀ ní káwa náà ká dẹ̀ ṣàánú ara ẹ̀ ní. Ìgbàríjọba dẹ̀ gbà ìnílẹ̀ ká dẹ̀ máa ṣe o. Ẹ bá ẹni fi lẹ́nu comment section. Ìyá jẹ̀bẹ̀ ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ o. Ẹ má bá mi ká lọ.
Businessman selling cassettes.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you.
Cassettes?
Cassettes.
And he made millions of CDs to buy land?
He did not make millions of CDs. He brought in a lot of prostitutes.
Prostitutes?
Ladies. You know the Nigerian ladies on the, what do you call it, cycle and all that?
I don't understand.
You don't know the syndicates of this Nigeria.
So he came selling cassettes, then he brought in...
That is, they started trafficking...
Night workers?
Night workers, and now they started bringing Igbo boys and parading himself as the king.
But how does that make him rich?
Because they pay dues to him.
Who pays dues to him?
All these Nigerian boys who have shops in Nigeria. In Ghana here. The Nigerian boys with shops in here. They pay dues to their king.
Is that a lot of money?
Of course, that's a lot of money for him. He's like their god in Ghana. So the fact is that any problem they go through, they come to him, and Don't forget, they know how to do this business. He's been able to parade him among all the big men in Ghana, showing himself in every kind of, what do you call it, gathering, and dressing and walking as if and making himself look. Even he's met the former president, he's met the current president, he's met Asante Hili, he's met a lot of people, he's gone to visit them. That is power he's using to get from his own people. They now trust and believe in him. You see, there's a law that says that it is not who you are, it's how you carry yourself. That's how people address you. The way you dress is the way they address you. If you make yourself look big, people will regard you as big. But if you turn yourself into a beggar, people will disregard it. He's turned himself a big man. You understand what I'm saying? He's made sure that people have seen him with videos talking to all the big men. So all the Nigerians, that is why he said that he was going to build a kingdom where any Nigerian who comes from Nigeria, he will pass through his gate. And then they will settle, find land for him to build. And then they'll also give him time to move from wherever he's a transit. His home, his kingdom is going to be a transit for Nigerians to be here. Igbos, not even Nigerians. He didn't talk about Nigeria. He spoke about Igbos. These are dangerous people, Paul. These people, if you know what they are doing out there.
So will there be a prosecution?
Yes, we will see. The youth wants to demonstrate on the 19th.
19th of July, that's next 19th of July, this Saturday?
Yes, this Saturday.
In Accra?
In Kumasi and Accra.
Oh, I see.
Yes, they are
against all of these things.
Against all of these things.
Oh, I see.
Yes, they are
against all of these things.
Against all of these things. You know?
If you're not Yoruba, please swipe. I repeat, if you are not Yoruba, I give you 3 seconds. Please swipe. Thank you very much. Mo lérò pé gbogbo wa la rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìlú Ghana lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ Igbo tó pera ẹ̀ ní Eze Ndị Igbo of Ghana tó fẹ́ dá kingdom Igbo lẹ̀ nílùú Ghana. Ṣé rí, kíní yẹn kì í ṣe mistake o, torí wọ́n mọ àwọn ẹ̀yà Gáà ti ìlú Ghana. Àwọn ẹ̀yà yìí wọ́n mọ orírun wọn, wọ́n dẹ̀ jẹ́wọ́ wípé àwọn ọmọ ibi táwọn ti ṣẹ̀ wá. So gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń rí yìí kò ń ṣe coincidence. Kò ń ṣe coincidence rárá, kò dẹ̀ kí ń ṣe mistake rárá. Ẹ̀yin náà nǹkan tí Azikiwe sọ ní ọdún 1949. Kẹ́tù wá wo nǹkan táwọn ọ̀run ẹ̀ ń san lénìí, ẹ máa rí pé clearly this is a pattern for expansionist agenda. Ní ọdún 2016, Olúbàdàn ní ìlú Ìbàdàn, wọ́n ban Eze Ndị Igbo Ìbàdàn, wọ́n láwọn ò fẹ́ gbọ́ mọ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé ẹsẹ̀ lé completely káwọn ò fẹ́ gbọ́ mọ́. Ṣẹ́rí, aròpó ti tán síbẹ̀ ni o, a mọ̀ pé kò tí tán síbẹ̀, torí gbà tó di ọdún 2021, Eze Ndị Igbo Àkúrẹ́ jáde, ó lóun fẹ́ di ọba ní ìlú Àkúrẹ́. Eléyìí ó bí àwọn ọmọ Àkúrẹ́ nínú, wọ́n ṣe yọ ẹgbà àti kòbókò nìyẹn, wọ́n dá sẹ̀ríà fún, ìyẹn wá bú sígbe ló bẹ̀bẹ̀ lọ́nà àwọn ò ní ṣerú ẹ̀ mọ́. Àtúròpó ti tán síbẹ̀ ni o, a mọ̀ pé kò tí tán síbẹ̀ rárá. Torí gbà tó tún di ọdún 2023 ní ìlú Èkó, Eze Ndị Igbo Èkó náà tún jáde, ó tún threaten àwa ọmọ Yorùbá wípé òun máa gbé IPOB, ó máa gbé wá sí ìlú Èkó tí àwa ò bá ṣọ́ra wa. Ìjọba Èkó bínú pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yẹn, wọ́n dẹ̀ tì mọ́lé. Ó dá ipò sì wà náà àtìmọ́lé báyìí ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ náà, àwọn ẹni bíi wọn ò dáwọ́ dúró, wọn ò sinmi. Àwa ò mọ̀ pé báyìí ń ṣayé ìta wa lọ. Wọ́n ti fi Eze Ndị Igbo of Yoruba land, wọ́n ti fi jẹ́. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n tí mo sọ, Eze Ndị Igbo of Yoruba land. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí bọ̀bọ̀ ìsọ ní statement yẹ. Ó ní unity amongst Ndị Igbo is Yoruba land is non-negotiable. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, kí nìyẹn mean? Eze Ndị Igbo of Yoruba land yìí, ó ti yan àwọn olóyè tiẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ tún ti yan kábínẹ̀tì tiẹ̀ náà. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o, ó pè kan, ó ní Olówu Igbo of Yoruba land. Ó tún pè kan, ó ní Ikeora of Yoruba land. Ó tún fi kan náà jẹ́, ó ní Dinamba of Yoruba land. Lójú ẹ̀mí wa ní gbogbo kíní tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, àwọn ló ń bá àwọn pípù ìgbìmọ̀ pọ̀ tó ń dé wọn ládé náà. Ṣé àwọn pípù yìí wọ́n ti make plan nínú politics wa?
wọ́n dẹ̀ ti tutọ́ bọnú politics wa náà torí wọ́n ti gbé ọmọ wọn kan sí orí oyè as speaker Ọ̀yọ́ State House of Assembly Adébọ̀ Adédoyin. Ó dà pé wọ́n ní mọ́mí ẹ̀ Igbo ni ara ẹ̀ òun náà fi gbà wọlé sí wa lára. Now ẹ ká padà sí 2016 yẹn ṣé wọ́n ti pé ní 2016 Olúbàdàn gbé ẹsẹ̀ lé Eze Ndigbo Ìbàdàn yẹn páwọn ò fẹ́ gbọ́ mọ́. Well báyìí ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí Eze Ndigbo of Yorùbá land yẹn ó tún ti gbé Eze Ndigbo Ìbàdàn ó tún ti gbé kan síbẹ̀ báyìí ń sìn. Ǹjẹ́ lè gbàgbọ́ wípé bí a ṣe ń ṣe ayẹyẹ Aláàfin of Ọ̀yọ́ ní ọdún yìí àwọn pípù yìí náà wọ́n ń ṣe ayẹyẹ tiwọn náà wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ń fi Aláàfin of Ọ̀yọ́ tàwọn náà jẹ. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi wo coronation video wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń wo fídíò yìí mo fọ́ kẹ́ jọ kẹ́ fi etí yín sílẹ̀ kẹ́ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń jáde nínú spíkà yẹn.
Life at Ibadan, inauguration ceremony of Mewabunike Okechukwu as president Oyo chapter. Àyè tó ìbú ọkọ̀ nke ebe
all the major markets in Ibadan and beyond. Ṣebí gbogbo wa la gbọ́ wọ́n ní going to Ibadan market and beyond. Níjọ́ tó dẹ̀ ń ṣe ayẹyẹ yìí náà Adébọ̀ Adédoyin Speaker House of Assembly Ọ̀yọ́ State ó bá wọn ya picture ó dẹ̀ tún gbé statement kan náà jáde. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ wo nǹkan tó sọ. Wọ́n ní the promised land. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ibo ni promised land? Ǹjẹ́ mọ̀ wípé bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí àwọn pípù yìí wọ́n ti yan Eze Ndigbo Àkúrẹ́ wọ́n pè yẹn ní Aṣíwájú Ndigbo of Àkúrẹ́ land. Wọ́n ti yan Eze Ndigbo of Ogun State. Wọ́n ti yan Eze Ndigbo of Lagos State àmọ́ dà pé yẹn wà nú ẹ̀wọ̀n. Wọ́n ti yan Eze Ndigbo of Ekiti State. Wọ́n tún ti yan Eze Ndigbo of Ọ̀yọ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ìgbà wọn ni nonsense yìí máa stop náà. Àwọn wo ló ń bá àwọn pípù ìgbìmọ̀ pọ̀nà tó ń dé wọn ládé? Nígbà wo ni gbogbo kíní yìí fẹ́ stop nítorí Ọlọ́run? Àwọn wo ló ń bá àwọn pípù ìgbìmọ̀ pọ̀ tó ń dé wọn ládé ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá? A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé èèwọ̀ ni ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ọba òwúdọ̀ pé méjì láàfin. Ẹ wo gbogbo wà táwọn pípù ìwù ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá báwo ni ilẹ̀ wáyé fẹ́ tòrò? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ ni mo bẹ̀ ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà ẹ bá wa dá sọ́rọ̀ yìí torí ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ń lọ kò dáa rárá. Ẹ bá wa dá sí ẹ bá wa wá nǹkan ṣe sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí torí tẹ́ bá ti wá nǹkan ṣe sí tẹ́ bá síbí lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la àwa la máa forí wa kó. Ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dẹ̀ ń lọ ibi ogun ló ń lọ. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa wá nǹkan ṣe sí. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ Eze Ndigbo of Yorùbá land. Àwa ò fẹ́ gba gbogbo rubbish yẹn mọ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa wá nǹkan ṣe sí. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ là ń bẹ̀ ẹ ṣé gan.
Igbo people comot from Nigeria go celebrate independence for Finland. Finland president dey pass, they dey holla freedom, freedom, oh Biafra, Biafra. They declare independence for Finland. Finland president say, who is these people? They say, it's Nigerians. So where I beg, go talk the truth. Igbo, una get problem. And also una go vex for me, but I dey like tell people the truth. Una get. You come up from Nigeria where you take declare your independence, you go Finland, go declare independence. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Finland say no. We cannot get two prime minister or two presidents for inside our country. Now they take Ola. Inna the Kanu na say declare padan. Kenya just say, woo, carry your wahala, go. Kenya use that to dash Nigeria. Nah, Igbo king again for Ghana. Some of una wey be Igbo, una dey sit down to think about things una dey do for another man country. Because to now, una go say it's normal. Can another person go on a tribe, go on a village, they go for king. King go, even the king sef na crime, they say for Ghana. Another person fit go na town, go for king. In people call the day, they call the wear king. And the person don't even come from royal blood or anything. Una don't hear am once from any other country. If people they try one talk now, when they say, oh, it doesn't mean anything. Oh, not say anything. It's wrong. Waiting wrong. Now, I won't give people problem now. On the 19th, now Ghanaians now the protest. We never know how the protest won't be now because of Igbo king. You come.
Nigeria is not a peaceful country. Nigerians are not as peaceful as Ghanaians are. What you say, everywhere in the world that Nigerians go, they create chaos. Africa, let's unite. Africa, let's unite. Me patro, yes. Africa, we will unite, but not this way.
I'm sounding a word of caution to the Nigerians. Ghanaians, we will stand up to defend our territorial land. We will defend our territorial water.
Nomenclature king emanating from your palace, as you call it, or it's from the bloggers?
It's from the bloggers.
So you have never called yourself king before? King of the Igbo people in Ghana?
No, that is a question that had a lot of answers. You see, when you say the name king, that is our local language. In our local language, when you say Eze, Eze, we have Eze as a name. People can call their children Eze. My first son is called Eze, Chidemeze. But there is also Eze in our language that had to do with kingship.
Right.
Just like people answer Nana as a normal name, answer Ni as a normal name, but these names are also tagged for kings. But then in Ghana here, with my understanding now in Ghana here.
Ṣé mo sọ fún yín, ọmọ àlè ó kò jẹ bí ṣàwámà. Ó fi àlàyé tó pọ̀ sí i torí ó mọ̀ wípé gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ló ń ṣọ́ òun sí pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ìwọ tó ń gbé ọ̀pá kiri, tó ń rìn tó fẹ́ gba gbogbo odindi ìlú kan, ẹ mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe sílùú yẹn. Ó lóun máa ní ọlọ́pàá ti tòun. Ó máa ní school ńbẹ̀, ó máa ní hotel ńbẹ̀, gbogbo nǹkan tí nǹkan tí tán ní nínú Ogun State, Ọ̀yọ́ State, gbogbo ẹ̀ lòun náà fẹ́ níbẹ̀. Ọmọ Igbo nìkan dẹ̀ ló fẹ́ máa ta ilẹ̀ fún bẹ̀. Bọ̀ ẹ wo bí bọ́dà ẹ bó ṣe ń kó jẹ ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ máa wò lọ. Ó kó jẹ rush bí ṣàwámà. Ó rò pé Nàìjíríà ló wà ní. You don't know nothing.
That the Constitution of Ghana did not have that provision of a king, but it had provision for chiefs. In Nigeria, when people called Eze or Igwe, or that's Eze as a ruler, or Igwe as a ruler, that means he's a king. So this is what we portray as Ezigbo Ghana. Then when somebody asks you what it is in English, you say king. Exactly. But when you look at documents given to me by my community, it's Ezigbo Ghana. But when I tell you Eze, you will not understand what it is.
I see.
You ask me what's the meaning of Eze in English, then I can say that in English. So that is it. Not that.
So is this then now an admittance that when you were translating Eze from your Igbo language to English, in the context of the Ghanaian people, you made a mistake translating this as king instead of chief?
No, as of the time I was crowned the Eze of my community, we've not understand this area on how the Ghanaians address their kings as chiefs. Yes.
So then, you made a mistake then, 13 years ago.
Yes.
I see. But then you carried on that mistake until now, today that you're learning, that it was wrong for you to have identified yourself as king.
Yes, we learn every day.
I see.
We learn every day.
But this has triggered sharp backlash in parts of Ghana. Demonstrators see it as a threat or insult. But should it be? Why does a symbolic kingship cause such unrest? Could it be that what this title represents, a visible, growing Nigerian presence in Ghana, is the real issue? And should communities in the diaspora not be allowed to maintain cultural identity in peace? What do you think? Are Ghanaians overreacting, or are there deeper wounds we're not addressing? Let's be honest. This isn't just about a ceremonial title. The protest reveals long-standing economic and historical grievances. Ghanaians still remember the 1983 episode when Nigeria, under economic pressure, expelled thousands of Ghanaians. That era birthed the popular phrase, "Ghana must go." At that time, Nigeria was flourishing. Ghanaians were migrating there in search of opportunity. Now the tables have turned. Ghana's economy is more stable than Nigeria's, and Nigerians, especially young, desperate ones, are flooding Ghana in large numbers. So we must ask, is this current protest really about a title? Or is it a reaction to a reversal of roles, an emotional response to feeling overwhelmed, displaced, or even threatened by Nigerian presence? And if tables turn again tomorrow, will Nigeria remember this moment? Social media reactions have been fierce. Many Nigerians argue that Ghanaians are overreacting to a harmless cultural event.
So, some Ghanaians have been protesting on their streets that Nigerians must go, Nigerians must leave their country. I mean, you all know the reason, because of that Igbo king. Funny enough, a lot of Nigerians do not actually care about the man or his kingdom, but they are deceiving, and because Ghanaians are protesting, Nigerians must go. My brothers from Ghana, before I tell you my opinion, let me show you something. In Nigeria, we have different languages and tribes just like you have in Ghana. The most spoken language in Nigeria at the moment, according to the statistics, is Hausa, followed by English, followed by Yoruba, and Igbo is in the 4th place. And I'm pretty sure not every Igbo person is supporting this man or his kingdom. A lot of the Igbos I personally talk to do not even know this man. Therefore, it is not even fair to say Igbo must go. Talk less of involving 200 million Nigerians who have nothing to do with the kingdom. Just because some group of Nigerians are trying to build a kingdom in Ghana does not mean all Nigerians.
Ọmọ àlè ló ń kó kóńpó báyẹn ẹ jẹ́ torí Ọlọ́run nígbà tó bá sọ wípé èèyàn kan wípé ó ti sọ fún wa o ó lè gbò wá lẹ́sẹ̀ ọ̀hún o ó lẹ́sẹ̀ ọ̀hún tó ń wo yìí ó lè gbò wá ń bẹ́ níjọ torí Ọlọ́run má tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ o. Ṣé Ghana must go ṣé 30 years ago ló jẹ́ ìgbà tí bàbá wa Igwe tó débẹ̀ ní 30 years ago ṣé àwọn Ghana must go ṣọ́yẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ Ghana must go ni no èèyàn kan ló tẹ̀ wọ́n léwu mọ́lẹ̀ that is the point ibi tí mò ń lọ nìyẹn that is the point àwọn kan ló tẹ̀ wọ́n léwu mọ́lẹ̀ lọ́ ṣe wá rántí table can turn any day anytime tí bàbá kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀ bàbá Igbo yìí tí ò bá sọ wípé òun fẹ́ lọ gba ìdajì ìlú mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ table yìí lè turn ó dẹ̀ máa turn náà sọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó ti yé yín sìn àwa náà máa rí bá ti ṣe àìmọ́ lọ́nà gbègbà á máa rí jẹ á máa rí mọ̀ náà máa là fún wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bó ṣe èmi ò mọ̀ nípa ti Nàìjíríà o tébù lè tán fún wọn táwọn àwọn Haúsá táwọn bá ti gba Nàìjíríà tọmọ Biafra bá lọ tí Yorùbá nation náà tóun náà bá dá wà tí tébù wa máa wá tán nù ń gbà yìí àwọn tán jọ ní sọ́ọ̀nìmù Nàìjíríà tébù lè jọ tán nù sí ọ̀dọ̀ títí wọn. ẹ̀yin ẹgbẹ́ nǹkan tí bọ́dà wa Lágbájá ẹgbẹ́ nǹkan tí ó sọ ẹgbẹ́ àgbékalẹ̀ tó gbé kalẹ̀ bọ̀ kí ló kù sí ó kù sí ọwọ́ àwọn olórí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá láti Lagos State, Ọ̀yọ́ State, Ondo ní o, Ogun State ní o àti gbogbo àwọn tó kù náà ó kù sí wọn lọ́wọ́ ṣùgbọ́n wà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ wọn gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ tá à ń yànnàná ẹ̀ yìí àwọn pípù yìí ó ń gbọ́ but ọ̀gá ti pọ̀ ju ẹni tó jẹ́ ìgbà téèyàn kan jẹ́ ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ẹyọ kan ṣoṣo mo mọ̀ wípé púpọ̀ nínú wa máa ti ní experience irú nǹkan tí mò ń sọ yìí tẹ bá ní house girl nílé ní Nàìjíríà ni mò ń sọ ńgbà náà lọ́hùn tẹ bá wá jẹ́ pé bóyá wà bíi 3 or 4 ló wà nínú ilé ẹ dẹ̀ fẹ́ ran níṣẹ́ ṣe wá rí pọ̀gá ti pọ̀ kí wọ́n máa sọ èèyàn máa bọ̀dá kinní ní kí n lọ ṣe kinní kan wá àǹtí nìkẹ́ náà ní kí n lọ ṣe kinní kan wá àǹtí tóyún náà ní kí n lọ ṣe kinní kan wá tó bọ̀ tó wá bí ẹrẹ̀ ìwọ máa kọ́ ṣe tèmi bó ṣe rí gangan nìyẹn bó ṣe rí nìyẹn pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà ní òkè tó ń fi àwọn pípù yẹn náà sílẹ̀ torí ẹ̀ yẹ́ ǹbọ̀ ọ̀gbọ́n ni àtàbúrò mi nígbà eré mi máa mú ètò wọ́n sópin sí ní ọjọ́ títí òní ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kágbọ̀n afẹ́fẹ́ ló máa ń gbé lọ. Mo mọ̀ dájúdájú pé afẹ́fẹ́ ò lè gbélé yìí lọ because mo mọ̀ wípé lórí ìkànnì wa yìí a kì í sọ̀rọ̀ ká má rí nǹkan kan dì mú ń bẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ ṣe mọ̀. Mo mọ̀ wípé ẹ̀yin onílàákàyè ni mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀, èyí tí mò ń kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin ìyá mi, ẹ̀yin bàbá mi, ẹ kú ìtọ́sọ́nà mi, ẹ dẹ̀ kú bẹ́ ṣe gbà mí gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe rí pẹ̀lú àwọn òwe mi kàbìtìkàbìtì tó jẹ́ wípé olóòwe ọ̀fi Oòduà land lọ́ ìfẹ́ fún mi bá ṣì ń wo la bá fẹ́ mú aṣọ ẹbí, irú aṣọ ẹbí wo la máa mú. Àwọn bàbá mi l'Amẹ́ríkà, àwọn ìyá mi l'Amẹ́ríkà, àwọn ti Germany, àwọn France, àwọn ti Jẹ̀bú, àwọn ti Australia, Austria, France àti bó tí ni Holland, Ireland, Italy, àti gbogbo ẹ̀rọ gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè àgbáyé ni mo láwọn èèyàn sí àwọn ẹbí mi. Mo kí yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí wípé ẹ kú bẹ́ ṣe gbà mí pẹ̀lú òwe gidi, òwe tó tọ́jú tó nítumọ̀ tí mo máa ń pa, tẹ́yìn náà máa ń mú báírò àti ìwé tẹ́ máa ń jí nínú ẹ̀kọ́. Mo kí yín one love gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe máa ń sọ. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ àjọ ní àṣepẹ́ ní agbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ojú òní sì wá, ẹ jẹ́ ká pàdé nínú comment section. Ẹ dẹ̀ má gbàgbé please now ẹ bá mi tẹ like tó máa lọ náà, please now, thank you. Mo mọ̀ pé bí mo ṣe ń ṣe please àwọn ẹ̀pẹ́ ẹ rántí láti bá mi lọ tẹ̀. Please ẹ bá mi tẹ like. God bless you, one love, bye for now, bye. Ire o, ire gbàngbà, ire o, ire gidigba, one love, bye for now.
Come from here, you not come from royal blood, you not come from anything. You say when you reach Ghana, you call the sell cassette, you call the sell like this. From there, you call turn millionaire. From there, you call turn king. You call the give chieftaincy title to people for another man land. Even the king for the area call the distance. Which king be this? Na Igbo people. Una they even they think. If person they turn at the truth, una will say they don't like una. Una they cause problem to other Nigerians. More turn at the truth. And also na go dey vex for me, but I like to tell people the truth. Una dey cause problem to other Nigerians, other tribe. Now we don't know what will happen. And some of na dey lie. They now arrest the king. He sleep till daybreak. Because the lie say BP the whole land. You hear from the man. Now they tell leave am. Muna stop all those things.